Kwame, you being an Arsenal fan, I don't want to talk about it too much. I want to hear the issues from an Arsenal standpoint, especially just from last week, from the Xhaka thing, and how you think Emery is treating this scenario.
And how did it make you feel as a fan?
As a fan, for what Xhaka done.
Yeah.
It was very frustrating. I was a bit hurt. I was shocked, to be honest, because obviously, like, we come up from the era where captains they're the leaders. They're the ones, they're the role models. They set the example. Yeah. But it just seems like, I think I was watching a clip from Rio Ferdinand, and I probably agree with what he was saying. He was saying, since, the likes of Vieira and Thierry Henry left, they've taken, like, Arsenal's DNA with them in terms of, when you thought of an Arsenal captain, like Tony Adams, Sol Campbell even, Keown, Patrick Vieira, but now it's just, as the time has gone down, it's just kind of watered down, and now we're just left with, people like Xhaka. To be honest, it's not Xhaka's fault. He's just doing what, obviously, the manager, to a certain extent, he's just doing what the manager's telling him to do, or the manager said, all right, cool, you be captain or whatever. But everyone can see, as an Arsenal standpoint, everyone can see that he's not a leader. He's not the leader that we want for the team.
Someone can see it, though.
This is the thing.
No, but this is the thing, though. The players,
they clearly respect him. No, they clearly respect him.
But this is my thing. The players.
We don't know.
No, but
okay. How did he become captain?
Okay.
If he's not showing no captain qualities, he clearly
Xhaka, the players picked Xhaka as captain. They all, from what I can remember, they all picked him.
We don't know, man. We don't know. We weren't there.
When there's facts there, when it's like, I think before the beginning of the season, they all sat down and they all went around picking.
That's stupid. As a manager, why you do it, bro? It's like me getting a man to do my job. Why am I getting my players? I would do that. This is what I would do. I would take the names or whatever, whoever chooses, and then me as the manager will make that final decision. And then I'll sit down with the team and say, look, boys, I know that most of you or the majority of you chose Xhaka, but I feel our leader should be, let's say, Socrates or Bellerin.
Okay, so as an Arsenal fan, who do you think should have been captain?
I would even take Socrates or Aubameyang.
Okay, so Aubameyang thing I can agree with, simply just because I'm not. Aubameyang, obviously, he's not a vocal man, and I'm not saying
no, but he leads by example. He leads by example in terms of scoring goals.
That's just my thing. Is that obviously you don't have to be a man to always be talking to everyone about what you do on the pitch. I would just give it to Aubameyang simply because he came off being joint top goal scorer with Mane and Salah, so he's putting in work.
I feel like he's been, sorry to cut you, I just feel like he's been underappreciated by some people in terms of, like, he scored 50 goals in 70 games or something like that.
Oh, that's great. That's
50 goals. He scored his 50th yesterday.
Great return.
I think
great ratio.
The modern game, it goes so fast that you don't even have time to appreciate certain players that we have in the league and what they're doing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think Aubameyang, since Emery left, Aubameyang's probably the closest thing in terms of his character, in terms of, do you know what I mean, what he's been doing for the club, I feel, from my own perspective. But no, he's doing bits. I would probably have him as a captain. I say Socrates for me because obviously, one, I'm a defender and I look at his game and he's the type of captain I would like to have next to me. Like, come on, what you doing, man? Like, wake up.
Personally, for me, I was thinking that I would give it to David Luiz. No, Bellerin, no way.
David Luiz, nah. I just think
he came from Chelsea.
He Chelsea. He hasn't been at the club very long.
Don't know, You're
just giving it to him because what? Because he's been with Brazil.
You don't know the dinner lady's name yet. Come on, relax.
No,
relax.
I'm just saying that. I'm just thinking of like different things because it's just like, okay, this is why I would give it to maybe a David Luiz. I'm just thinking of basically on terms of like him knowing the Prem, him knowing what he has to do to motivate.
But he doesn't know the club yet.
Yeah, he don't know the club.
That's the only thing.
He don't know the club.
So I think it's a bit hard to kind of pick one. But the Xhaka thing for me is just like, okay, Xhaka, like you know when you're playing dead. you understand? Like, you know within your heart when you're playing dead.
Yeah, but the manager's picking him. The manager's picking him.
No,
That's what I'm
obviously,
saying,
the
I
reason
can't
why the
blame
manager's
him.
picking him is because, remember, he's the captain. So, your captain starts regardless.
Nah, Jordan Henderson doesn't always start. Klopp will bench Henderson, you know.
But I think most games, Jordan Henderson starts for most games.
Yeah, but that's because of his performances as well. That's because of his performances. Because Jordan.
Yeah,
Henderson,
I hear that, but I think more or less when you're a captain, it's like as if you get that start automatically.
Vincent Kompany didn't start
No.
that last season.
If you're the captain,
Vincent Kompany was.
But that was because of an injury, though. Yeah,
But he's still captain. They didn't say, "Oh, we're gonna have a new captain." He was still captain.
He was still captain because he was able to lead.
Yeah,
Henderson
but
because he's able to lead and he performs.
Vincent Kompany was probably remain captain because obviously maybe his leadership off the pitch.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but we're talking about Arsenal.
I think they chose him.
No,
I think
we're
they
talking about
chose
Arsenal.
him based on
pi-
off the pitch. Then for
Okay,
Xhaka.
okay, but on the pitch,
It's
We're
not
talk-
good enough.
Yeah,
He
so
shouldn't
if
be
he's not good
captain.
enough on the pitch, that means they clearly chose him for off the pitch captaincy. Clearly,
But then
then.
that's rubbish. They shouldn't have done that. They shouldn't have done that. Or Emery should be man enough to make the decisions, and it just feels like the players are dictating what is done.
So question. So Emery as a manager, yeah.
Wait, are you Emery in or Emery out?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was. Come on, this is what.
We went straight to the point. Am I Emery in? Before I had a not argument, discussion with someone. No. I had a discussion. I'll tell you where my mind is right now. I had a discussion yesterday, and with one of my boys, and he was just saying about how he feels Emery should go, and I was like, no, I just feel like why when something is going wrong, you just have to just jump ship and try and get someone new. For me, I'm not like that. I'm very like see it out, but I have to say. There's, I was along the years that we've had Arsenal teams or Arsenal players, and like this is the best squad that we've had for a while in terms of like the names on the sheet and that. We should be doing much more better than we are right now, and I just feel
definitely.
under a different manager.
Yeah.
Let's just say even if Pep had the same team, Klopp, even Brendan Rodgers, they would be doing bits. They would be like, do you know what I mean? It would be domination.
Yeah.
In terms of the defense.
So then, what do you think Emery's doing wrong then?
I think he just hasn't got the respect from the players.
This is a man that's taken a
Europa
team
League?
to Europa League final. So I think he's done his job to a certain degree.
Yeah, but that's not what we want. We want people that are Champions League winners, not.
So you're
Europa
Emery
League.
out.
Now I am, and I feel no. I did before, but I'm just looking at the game because I'm at the games as well, and I see it, and I'm just like, this is ridiculous.
Remember we told
This
you
is
he didn't have a playing style. We
That's
told you
true.
from the
Yeah, yeah,
beginning.
that's true.
We told you
That's
from
true.
the beginning.
They're lost,
That's
and
so
like he's playing players out of position, and he's not putting on the right players.
So why isn't he? Because you're, like I said, you're an Arsenal man, so maybe you know more than I do. What is his beef between him and Özil? Why is he not playing Özil?
I had the same beef. But
what is it?
Ozil was not putting in the work. Ozil was being very lazy. And
But lazy in what respect though?
Lazy in terms of just the way that he plays. The Ozil that played in the last game yesterday and even on the Thursday is a different Ozil to what we've seen for a while.
Okay.
For a long time.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So that's the question what I used to put to Ozil is why can't you perform like that all the time? Why is it that you don't? You don't defensively? You're not tracking back because when it was Wenger, when he was playing with Wenger towards the end of the season, he'll lose the ball, he'll stop. This last 2 games, I've seen him run. He was running after Adama Traore. Did you see that? He ran after Adama Traore, bro, and he got in front of him and he moved him. And I was like, what? Everyone stood up. Everyone was like. Because they were like, what the F? What is this? Now, I know that Ozil has a different style of play.
Yeah.
He's very laid back, he's very calm. But in the Premier League, you need to have a little bit of grit about you. You need to have something about you. And I just feel that he was not adapting that to his game.
Yeah.
And he needed to because people had sussed him out.
Yeah.
You might have been able to get away with it when you first come to the league and everyone's like, oh my God, you're the assist king. But best believe them man are after you the next season, they're going to go the extra hard just to make sure they stop your game. And I just feel as a professional, he didn't push himself. He just thought, look, I'm already at the top. I'm a World Cup winner.
I got my 300 bags.
I got my 350, bro.
350.
Let me chill. And I just think that Emery was struggling with the egos. It was a clash of egos. And I feel like Özil kind of turned I don't know, but I just feel Özil kind of set the standard in terms of how they treat the manager. And now, one by one, everyone's just kind of switching off on Emery.
I don't know.
Apparently, Emery has that problem wherever he goes. He had that problem.
Look at him at
PSG.
PSG. Look at how he was at PSG he couldn't handle Neymar.
Okay, so then is that the player's fault or is that the manager's fault?
It's the manager's fault.
So
because of the caliber of players that we have now.
So we can't always be saying, Özil is lazy and this and that. But then
he done the right thing.
If the manager's having the same problems as he did the last job, so then there's a pattern here.
He done the right thing up to where he didn't play Özil in the Europa League game. Because my thing was, I'm not gonna play you. I'm not gonna take you Sheffield United away. Are you really think Özil can play at Sheffield United?
But we don't know that. But we don't know that. But
based on based on Özil's previous performances against those middle team and lower team, would you put Özil in your team, bro? Based on that, how he plays.
Okay, do you know what it is? Yeah, even though we can go based on previous performances, on how Özil was playing. This is a new season, so right now. Emery needs to win games. You can't be leaving your best player on the bench, or
He's
even.
Not our best player.
Okay, who's your best player?
Aubameyang. He's not our best player. Özil. Are you talking about in terms of?
Let's be honest.
Technique?
Özil is your best player.
Technique-wise,
bro, Özil is your best player. I'm sorry, Özil is your best player. Like I hear you.
In terms of what?
I just think that. Pardon?
He doesn't work hard enough to be their best player.
So what? Man has to work hard in order to be their best player.
Yes.
Especially in the position that they're in as well.
Yes.
You can't just. There's no time for cute players.
Preach.
You
Keep going.
need to play.
No.
Keep going. Keep going.
I don't understand.
I don't agree with him.
No. Let me tell you something.
No. Wait. Shake start.
Go on.
Finish. Let him
Land.
Yeah. Would you have Özil at United?
Yes, I would.
100%.
Right now?
Yes, right now.
The chat
You're
rubbish.
mad. You're chatting shit. You're chatting. You're actually chatting.
Bro, this is the perfect time to have Özil. When you got three fast ballers, and you need to feed them. We ain't got no creativity. We ain't got zero creativity. Who's gonna feed?
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Go on.
Were you happy with Sanchez?
Nah, I wasn't.
So what do you mean?
But because he was off form. He was off form. He was just off form.
Okay, but the difference is Özil is not off form. He's just not
Yes,
being.
he is.
He is
Nah,
not
you
form.
just
Yes, he is. He wasn't playing. He wasn't playing well.
Wait, hold on. When was?
So why is everyone wanting to play now? All of a sudden, everyone wants
Because we
Özil on the
haven't
team.
got anything else now. And we haven't got anyone else in the middle. Who else have we got? Ceballos.
Bro,
Is he off form or not?
bro.
Now you want him.
No, bro. What I'm saying is Özil wasn't. He hasn't
Okay,
been
when was
performing
the last
for time.
Özil actually started the game for Arsenal?
I don't know.
Okay, so
You can't judge him
you can't
then.
judge him
I
then.
don't know. But the last game that he played wasn't good. The last game before that,
what game
he wasn't
was that?
good.
Okay, but what game
Bro,
was the?
that's so long ago, bro. But if you look back,
but
he
we're
wasn't.
talking about
You
this
wouldn't play him.
season.
You would not play
this
him.
season, yeah. We're talking about this season where Emery is in. He is in trouble. So this is my thing. As a manager,
You think Özil saving him?
as a manager,
You think Özil will save him?
I'm not saying that, but this is my thing now. Yeah, at least. Play your best team. That means play your best players. That means
That
play.
are on form. That are in form.
But we don't.
That are in form.
Özil,
Don't play them by name. Don't play them by name.
because Özil is Arsenal's best player. Like Özil has performed to show that. If he wasn't Arsenal's
did
best
he last
player,
perform?
okay.
He wouldn't be on 350.
When did he last perform? Look how long.
He's gonna be on 350.
Exactly.
Whether he plays dead or not.
Exactly.
No, but wait.
He wouldn't have got to
When he
that.
came-
He wouldn't have got to
when
that.
he came-
He wouldn't have got to that.
When he came, he's a completely different player than he was to how he is now,
Let's be
bro.
honest.
What do you mean? He's worse or better?
He's worse, bro. What do you mean? He's
These last
worse.
2 games that he's
Just
played.
because he's played against fucking
better than
the
his last
Liverpool
performance. Since-
under 18 team or whatever, under 21 team, everyone's like, oh, he's back. He's
I'm
back.
not even
Bro, you're
talking
playing
about
against
that.
youngers.
I'm not even talking about
You
that.
should be doing, bro.
Nah, you
should
don't
be
need to put
dominating
respect on
games like
Özil's
that.
name, you know.
No.
You need to put respect on his name.
No. He needs to step up his game, bro. He needs to step up his game, and that's the only thing that I agree with Emery, because he done the right thing in terms of dropping him. I ain't gonna play him, man, just based on his name.
Cool. So did Emery do right for dropping Pepe?
That's the one that I questioned, and I said no, because And what's the face for? What's the face for?
Because that's being.
You're asking me. No. Let me tell you why your questions are flawed.
That's being hypocritical.
That's being hypocritical. You're asking me. 1 minute you're asking me a question about Özil and Emery. Now you're bringing Pepe. You didn't ask me about Pepe.
No, wait, just wait.
You didn't ask me about Pepe.
Okay,
Sam, explain to them.
Yeah, you lot are saying, yeah, Özil's not on form. Yeah, Pepe remember, Emery has been starting Pepe when he has not been performing. So then why hasn't he, as Jerry has asked you, why didn't he bench him?
There's a simple answer for
What's
that.
that?
He just came to the club, he's finding his form, he's finding his feet.
Because Bearman has just come to the club and done bits.
Listen.
Okay.
It obviously takes time as well.
Alright.
For some
There's a lot of
players.
factors that come into
That's it. Keep talking.
What, 2 weeks ago, where they banged in 3 kicks.
Keep talking.
And you can see that he's starting.
Okay, can I ask you a question then? Alright, can I ask you a question? So because someone's just come to the club, yeah? Remember, this is the Premier League. This is. Remember, hold on. Let me land. Let me land and answer the question, because remember, this is the Premier League where you man need points. Where if we're not winning games, you can get sacked. So are you gonna now keep on playing a man who's not performing all because he's come to the club? Sorry, you have to keep on playing him.
No.
Okay, then, so then that's
No,
what.
but that's if now we're in game week 20 and he's still playing him and he's not performing, then you can talk.
Yeah.
But after playing him for 8 games of the season.
But this is my point. You man haven't even started. Arsenal hasn't played Özil. He hasn't started Özil. So how can you man? So wait. So how can you man tell me? How can man tell me that Özil has not performed if he hasn't started? This is
He hasn't played.
I'm not talking about this season. I'm talking about even from
when
last
was his
season.
last game? How is he performing in training?
Okay,
you do not see all these things,
this is
bro.
my thing. Okay, this is my thing.
You know what I mean?
Last season,
You lot are out. You're picking on Özil. Yeah, you're picking on
did he
Özil.
do?
Man are picking and choosing when man want to say, oh, Özil's trying and because this is the same Xhaka. Okay, but wait, the same Xhaka for 4 years has been playing dead. Go on, talk to me.
And he's still starting.
Who you getting? I don't understand who your argument with. What's the argument? What are you saying?
Because you lot are saying, because this is what you're saying.
Look at each player individually. Because
you're telling me that Özil is not starting because of his performance.
Yes.
Jerry has brought up a point of, okay, Pepe has not been playing the best, and he's still started. Shegs is telling me the reason why he's still starting is because he's new to the club. Now, the point that I'm making here is that, okay,
He doesn't start every game though.
That's why I rate Lampard, yeah? Lampard didn't start, what's the
every
American
game.
youth's name?
Pulisic.
He
doesn't
said,
start
you're
every
not
game.
ready, G. You're not
Pepe
starting.
Pepe hasn't been starting.
Get me?
Yeah, because they have
introduce you in slowly.
Saka's been starting most of the time.
You're telling me he didn't have options other than Pepe?
out wide.
who?
Out wide.
Yeah, who?
As a winger.
Yeah, who?
I'm saying he didn't. And they just bought him. They bought him to
Bro,
fill that vacancy.
He hasn't even been playing. I'm just deep in this question that you're asking. He hasn't even been starting.
What do you mean? What do you mean he hasn't been
You
starting?
lot are saying that Pepe's starting. Why is it that Pepe's starting? Pepe hasn't started
we
games.
didn't say, no, we haven't said, oh, Pepe's been starting. Jerry's saying Pepe hasn't been performing as well, yeah, but
he's made
every
the team.
game he's still either making team or either starting or coming off from the bench.
Özil, we've seen zero.
I haven't seen
Zeros
Özil
of his-
start.
Bro, you've seen how he plays. This is what I'm saying. People forget.
I don't understand.
People forget.
No,
Or they don't watch the game.
wait,
No,
wait.
you forget because you forget
I don't
how
forget.
cold
How
Özil
do I?
is. You forget how cold Özil is.
Since
You've
when?
forgotten.
Since when?
You've forgotten.
Since when?
See,
fam?
you're since when telling me you've forgotten.
When?
You've forgotten how cold
When?
he is.
Tell me when.
You've
Tell me,
forgotten
bro.
how cold
You know
he
the
is.
last thing that Özil did, yeah.
Ludicrous.
This guy's, yeah,
Ludicrous.
exactly.
No, but wait,
Ludicrous.
this is,
And when
bro,
was that?
this
That
is,
was 3 seasons.
Ludicrous, bro.
what?
Hey, you
That's
man,
like, hey,
you man don't rate him. You man don't rate Özil, and Özil's so
Tell me
cold.
another game.
You're not watching.
Tell me a
Watch this.
game
You're not watching.
where he's just been
listen,
untouchable.
listen,
Tell me
you know
a
what
game.
it is, yeah. I'm not even talking about, even if Özil has underperformed last season, that's not what I'm even talking about. I'm talking about this is a new, complete season, yeah, where man can either start and things can change. Do you understand? But he hasn't started. So if man hasn't started, how can man say Özil has not performed? That's the question I'm asking.
We're talking about in previous from last season.
Based
All
on
of this
previous
based
and then
on-
based on
exactly.
training, bro. He sees him every single game. Every
Okay.
single day he sees Özil train.
Lukaku
And he makes his
Okay,
What about
decision.
Xhaka?
You don't make a decision on the play, and this is where people get messed up, and that's why I say people are romanticizing over names. Forget about the names, bro. I don't give a fuck if your name's Rooney, Ronaldo, whatever. If you're not putting in the work, you will get dropped. That's for me as a manager. That's for me as a manager.
Xhaka hasn't been dropped.
That is for me as a manager. I cannot talk for another man, bro. So the argument,
Xhaka's been dead for 4 years.
Bro, I don't understand what the argument. Again, I don't understand what the argument is.
The argument is here, yeah, is that you lot are saying Özil is not performing, yeah, but I'm saying Özil has not started a Premier League game this season. So how can man say he's not performing when he has not started? When there's Xhaka,
he's not performing because if he was performing, then he wouldn't be starting.
I don't understand.
He would be starting.
What you man are not saying doesn't actually make any sense.
What they're saying, I beg, please, someone comment on this.
If he's banging in training, yeah, if he's looking good in training, would he not be playing?
Bro,
why would he not be playing?
My brother, Emery and Özil have beef for some reason, yeah, and I think, and for me, I think it's more personal than
performance.
Thank you.
It's definitely more personal than performance.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying too.
Yeah, it is personal because
okay.
No, but listen.
Come on, get out of here, man.
Go listen. Then are you gonna listen?
What are you saying to me then?
Don't worry.
You guys
just want to be. They just want to. They're not making no sense. They're not making sense. You're not.
We're not making sense.
Özil takes it personal.
Do you think Özil's not starting is strictly for his performance?
Yes.
Yeah. It's his performance.
Wow.
It's
his
performance.
attitude. His performance and his attitude.
His whole disagreement with Emery is he's taking it personal because he's not playing. It's nothing to do with Emery.
And he thinks he should be playing based on his name.
Okay,
that's what it is.
I'll sell him. Then sell him. Then sell him. Then sell him.
Because no other team will take him, bro.
Exactly.
Okay,
That's true.
but
If that's the case, why Man United come and get him then?
But this is the
You
thing.
don't come for Van Persie. If he's banging like that, why not come and take him then?
Kwame or Shea, you man can still not answer the question of, okay, why is Xhaka still playing then?
Why are you asking us questions based on Emery's decisions? like we manage the team.
But this, okay.
If I had my way,
but
Xhaka wouldn't be playing, Özil wouldn't be playing.
Fam.
You men are not making. Okay, sorry, wait a bit. Let me just cut you quick. The reason why you lot are not making no sense, because you lot are now telling me, yeah, that okay, Xhaka not performing is down to Emery making a decision, yeah. But Özil has not started a game. But you man are telling me that Özil's not playing. Wait. You man are telling me Özil not playing
because of training.
It's down to Emery. No, wait. It's down to Emery from last season because of his performance and training.
And there's other players.
They can't hear the contradiction. You men can't even hear the contradiction.
And there's other players that are putting in more effort. And that's what it is. It's more than effort. It's not about your name, bro. I don't care.
Wait.
What am I saying right
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
Defend Xhaka for me.
Defend Xhaka?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
This is what I want to hear.
Like I said, I've been saying, yeah, each individual case is different. You can't compare the two situations. You can't never compare it because they're different players and there's different reasons why they're playing. One is a cam and one of them doesn't offer anything defensively.
Before you carry on,
Xhaka needs to play because he offers.
Can I just cut you quickly? Can I just cut you before you cut? But I'm confused here. Aren't both of them being judged on their football performance?
Being judged on their performance. But if there's other options,
what other option is there?
Guendouzi. I'd rather play Guendouzi because he does more on the pitch than Özil.
But Özil's not a CM.
All of these guys, they do more on the thing.
Özil's not a CM.
What is he?
An AM.
Exactly.
So.
But then what else does he offer the team? If he's not, in terms of work rate, what does he offer the team?
Okay.
He doesn't do anything.
Okay, right now with Arsenal's team, yeah.
I like this.
Who is creating for Arsenal? I'll wait.
You've been waiting.
No.
Wait.
Because
Ceballos, Guendouzi, even Martinelli.
Okay,
who's your top assist?
Even Saka.
Alright, remember, I'm not even an Arsenal fan like this, yeah. So the fact that I'm even defending Özil is mental.
So